What is poppin', everybody? My name is Idiot, and welcome back to the HanOracleTarot channel. Today's video will be on Aries. Who are you going to follow you roughly equates to, well, Aries. Yes, that's Aries, the god of war. Aries Warhelm. Sound familiar? Yeah, no. We are starting a new loop today, Aries. How are we all doing? Hope things are going well for you at the start, pretty much the start of this new week. It is a Sunday when this goes up. So, do hope things are going well for you. And without much further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right on into this. The deck is shuffled. The cards are ready. It's now time to see if you can dance. Hercules might. You know, of all the stars to get, that's probably one of your better ones. You are showing a great deal of strength right now. Aries, you're showing your heroic side, your strength, courage, discipline, honor. You're going for it. This is good. This is good. This is very good for you. Your closest acquaintance? Off to a flying start here. Athena's wisdom. Wow. Okay, so your acquaintance here has the wisdom of Athena, obviously. For when you're out doing your heroics, you're out doing your, showing your brave face. They're the one back home being the smarty pants. They're the one doing the calculations, managing the things. They're the behind the scenes worker here. They're the power behind the throne, or the power beyond the throne. I can never get that one right. Anyways. Yes. Let's see here. Where's your head at? Medusa's gaze. Okay, interesting. So there might have been a slight misunderstanding here between you two, which, I mean, again, fine. It's completely okay to have misunderstandings, just as long as after those misunderstandings, you sit down with them, say, hey, this is what I meant to say. This is what I did say. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I'm sorry for the bad clarification. Let's just move on from it. And that's, the foundations of any good relationship is being able to sit down and talk. What's around you? Oh, yeah. Good reading, Aries. Eros' arrow. You two are just friends right now. I think this seems like a work buddies kind of deal, and you two have been working quite well together. Some might even say a little too well. And with that comes the idea that you two might get together. Here is what I'm trying to say. You two might end up getting together and becoming lovers, because this is Eros' arrow. This is literally Cupid's arrow is his Roman form, but you get the gist. It's love. One or perhaps both of you have been shot by Eros' arrow. Question is, are you going to act on it? What do you want? Chaos's whirl. Oh, you want this. Okay, so you're the one who's been stricken by Cupid's arrow. At the very least, it's you who has been stricken by Cupid's arrow. And you want this relationship. You want, the new beginning. You want you see a lot of potential in this relationship. You see like a new start for you both, and you want to take advantage of it. Not in a bad way, of course, but, in a good way. You want to go for this. You want to see where this relationship could take you. It's not a bad thing, of course. I mean, every relationship has potential. Just gotta know if it's the right kind of potential or not. Who's advising you? Hot damn, this is a stacked reading. Aries battle cry. This Aries right here, this card, this is you. This is you. This is you. You are in your own reading here, Aries. You are saying to yourself, okay, It's time for me to stop, backing down. It's time for me to go for this. Take what's mine. Go, go, go. It's time for me to, take this relationship to the next level. Ask them out. And that's what you just keep telling yourself. And, hopefully they say yes. I feel like they'll say yes. I mean, Aries and Athena, they both have warlike affinities per se. Like Aries is a god of war, but Athena is the goddess of wisdom in battle. And wisdom in battle does also equate to warfare. So they have a mutual respect for one another, Aries and Athena. So we'll see what happens here. What's your dilemma? The Gorgon stare. Oh, yeah. Yep. You're afraid here, Aries. You are afraid that asking this person out could damage your relationship with them irreparably. Because right now, you two are good buddies. Not only do you two work together absolutely beautifully, but in that same thread of thinking, you two work really well together as friends. And maybe you've had a coffee with them, maybe you've just taken them out to lunch or something like that. But you're afraid to take that next step and ruin what you have. You two are great friends right now, and you two work at a great place. And if this goes bad, you two separating, friendship would be pretty bad for your work environment, for both of you. So that's the last thing you want to have happen. Who has the power? Cerberus's watch. Okay, so you're keeping an eye on things, and I think they might be watching you as well here, Aries. I think this work friend of yours, they're keeping an eye on you, and they're thinking, what's going on with them? I want to try and figure them out. They're trying to figure you out. Right now, they're in the phase where they see you're acting a little bit strangely compared to your normal self, and they're saying to themselves, why are they acting that way? They're right now just keeping a close eye on you. The power's in their hands and in your hands to make this work. It's with both of you. So, what's holding you back? It's a pretty big decision here, guys. Aries, this is your nicest choice. It's a pretty big decision to be making. You're really not sure what the right choice here would be. And if there's one bit of advice that I can give you, Aries, and again, you don't have to take this, you don't have to take any of my advice in these videos. If there's one bit of advice I can give, is just be direct about this. Because the relationship you two have right now may be a work relationship, but it is also a very direct relationship. You two communicate very directly, and it's a very effective thing. So the best thing I could, propose you do here is sit them down and talk to them as you would any other conversation, whether it be about work, about friends, about life. Just sit them down and be direct about it. Take a direct approach. Don't beat around the bush. What's being hidden? Atlas's burden. Okay then. Yeah, you don't want them to think that you're trying to shoulder off any responsibilities on them. Because you've got a lot of responsibilities here at work, many more than you've actually told them. And you don't want them to think that you're trying to pawn off any of that responsibility. You don't want them to think that, you're trying to get out of work, you're trying to, weasel your way out of this, try and get a free paycheck, stuff like that. You don't want them to think like that. But I don't think they will. Because this person, they have the wisdom of Athena here. They have Athena's wisdom. This is their card. This is who they are as a person. So that says to me, no matter what you talk to them about, whether it be about this or about, anything else, they will hear you out. They will listen to you, Aries. All you have to do is realize that and make sure that, you be direct with them as you would any other conversation. Can you succeed? Prometheus's gift. Okay, then. So you absolutely can succeed. You know, you have that fire, you have that spirit burning within you. You are prepared to, go all in on this. But you just don't know if it'll be worth it or not. You know, you don't want to sacrifice your friendship for work, and in that same matter, I think you don't want to sacrifice your work for your friendship or anything like that. You know, you don't want this to change anything except improve upon it. You don't want this to diminish what you have. You want it to enhance it, to make it more vibrant, more real to you both. That's what any relationship is. What happens in the end? Morpheus's realm. The dream comes to life. Excellent, Aries. Your dream is soon going to become manifest. It's going to become reality for you. And when it does, it's going to be a beautiful thing. You know, you've dreamt of this moment for a long time, when you found that special someone. And they have too. And it's soon going to happen. Like, I'm talking. Well, let's find out what I'm talking, actually. What it is, this all happening. Chiron's lesson. So this is happening right now, and it's been a slow process for you. You know, you don't learn valuable life lessons in the span of a day. That just doesn't happen like almost at all. It can happen. Don't get me wrong. Nothing is impossible, but it almost does. It almost never happens. So this has been happening for some time, and only now is it coming to fruition. I'd say within the next week, all of this come to pass. They'll fall in love with you. You fall in love with them. You know, you'll confess up. You know, you two will get together. It'll be a beautiful thing, essentially. All this is happening in the next week, Aries. So brace yourself. Brace yourself indeed. Now, let me see. Anything I want to clarify? What was this misunderstanding that's on your mind right now? Was this between you and them? Was it between you and your boss? What was this misunderstanding about? Because that's the one loose end that, doesn't really connect with the rest of the story here. What was this about? Let's see. The golden apple. Okay, the golden apple. The Stygian depths. Ooh, okay. I'm beginning to get an idea of what this might be about. And finally, Pegasus's ascent. Wow. Okay. So let me do something similar to what I did in one of my last readings here. Let me do that. And let me show these cards off here. Show these off. There you go. Oh, there you go. So you got the golden apple, which tells me that, you had a big choice to make, which is, about this relationship, and you were afraid to make it, and, you feel like telling them would set you free. Pegasus is a sense right here. You feel like telling them would bring this to fruition, but you're just scared. That's what the Stygian Depths is here, Aries. You're just afraid that, this choice will bring about a misunderstanding. Because one of two things is going to happen here. Either there's going to be Medusa's gaze, where your head's at right now, where you think might happen, or there's going to be Pegasus's ascent. Freedom, happiness, joy, all that good stuff. One of these two events is going to take place. This is all about that choice. So you don't want you don't want your intentions to be misheard or misunderstood or anything like that. You want them to be as clear as daylight. And again, that's the advice I can offer here. Be direct. Be direct, be confident. Just be yourself. Just do it as you normally would, No problem there. So let me take you to the story once more here. This might be a slightly longer video than my usual ones, but let me take you to the story once more. You are showing this person your heroic side, your worker side, the side of you that's strong, courageous, confident. You're showing them, hey, I've got this. This is what I can do when I'm at my best. What do you got? And they are reciprocating with a bit more of a tempered edge. You've got a blade that's fresh out of the fire, fresh out of the metal forge. Your blade is strong, but perhaps a little volatile, untamed right now. While they bring a more calm, wise, tempered edge to the fight. They bring Athena's wisdom, which makes you two a perfect match, to be honest. In my opinion, anyway. It makes you two a perfect match. And you are afraid that if you confess your feelings for them, if you confess that, you've been stricken by Cupid's arrow for them, that you will have a misunderstanding. That things will go bad, things will go wrong. But on the other side of that coin, if you confess your feelings, you feel like you'll feel Pegasus' ascent. You feel free, you feel happy. You feel great if you do. This could be a new beginning for the both of you. This is what you want. You want a new beginning for the both of you. And you are telling yourself, I should just go. I should take action. This is me. It's my cards. It's my time. This is my battle cry. This is the Aries battle cry. And again, you're just afraid that it's going to cause problems. But it's not. It's a big choice. I know it is. But again, best advice I can give. Be direct. There is nothing stopping you from just being straightforward and direct with that. So, seize the day, Aries. Seize the day and it will be yours. And on that cheerful note, thank you all very, very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to the big 1,000 subscribers, people. The big old 4 digits. I know how wild that sounds. Trust me, I do, but we can do it. With your support and your help, we absolutely can hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day. Peace.